All right, good morning, everyone. So today we're going to be talking about all the types of properties that your VA client can use to, types of properties the VA client can use to buy we're using their VA home loan benefit. But of course, we got to start with one thing, a dad joke, of course. And the one I have for you guys today is, what did Michael Jackson call his denim store? Billy Jeans. Billy Jeans. Hopefully you guys can use that today and some form of conversations. So I hope you guys have some exciting plans for this weekend. I am turning 30 tomorrow, so that's super exciting. Anyway, so let's go into the details of types of properties, right? So the most obvious one is resales, of course. They can use any type of home. As far as if it's a single family residence, there's no age requirement as long as it meets the appraisal minimum property requirement standards. So as long as it's safe, sanitary, and sound. So that's the main thing. I've seen 1920s, 1944, obviously new construction, things like that. But resales are normal everyday business. Those are the easy ones, right? New construction, essentially like a resale. I compare this like buying pre-ordering a video game for some of my clients, and they kind of get it. Essentially, you're buying a house that isn't going to be done until later. Basically, closing on the home has to be done after the certificate of occupancy has been received. Short sales, similar to new construction, they can take a long time. It's like basically a resale new construction in one thing. But what's cool about short sales is that they can be below average market price. My very first home was a short sale, so it worked out really well. Foreclosures, bank-owned homes. Typically, you don't want your client to buying these things because you don't know what you're getting. And most of those homes are in major disrepairs because those people that have to go through foreclosure generally stop paying on their mortgage, and usually means they stop taking care of their house. The VA will not allow your VA buyer to buy a fixer-upper. They do care about the condition of the home when they buy that house. For the next one, whenever my presentation is condos. Condos must be VA approved condo projects. And this is how you verify this is you can actually look it up online, or you can reach out to me and say, hey, I just want to verify this condo project is VA approved. In some cases, it may not be VA approved, and we can get it VA approved as long as the condo association is very cooperative. Condo dues can be a little bit higher, as you know, maybe 100, 200, 300, depending on the unit itself, and it depends what amenities they pay for. Also, property taxes and insurance are generally lower because you're only insuring the inside walls, and property taxes are shared with all the units in that building. Townhomes. Townhomes, if it's officially a townhome, it does not have to be VA approved. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to this. They're essentially just two single family homes attached to each other. Um, Sometimes it can be confused with condos as well. It all depends on how title works out. Manufactured homes. This is a huge one. A lot of people think there's a lot of limitations on manufactured homes on land. The main thing here is a lot of lenders have a lot of different overlays on how manufactured homes are done. One big thing I want to kind of note to clarify is that there's not a the manufactured home can be moved as many times as it needs to. Now, a lender may only allow for 2 or 3 or whatever it is, but the VA does not have a limit on how many times it's been moved. Now, the manufactured home must be on a permanent foundation, so therefore tied to the property. So it can't typically be a leasehold unless the state allows for it. Most states do not allow for a leasehold, which means they're renting the land that the manufactured home is on. So these are like mobile home parks and things like that. Only states like I think only one state really allows leaseholds, and that's like Hawaii. Also, the age requirement is also a bit confusing, but the official requirement is June of 1976. The reason why it's that date is because that's when HUD compliance was put into place. So any manufactured home built after that is officially HUD compliant. There's all lenders out there that have a 1991 requirement, may require newer, may require maybe 1980 something, but it's officially June 10th of 1976. Must be larger than 400 square feet, and single wides, double wides, even triple wides are all okay. So there's a lot of requirements with manufactured homes on land, but for the most part, there's also a lot of flexibility. The next one is multifamily options. Your client can use their VA home loan to buy a duplex, triplex, or fourplex. Oh, why are we going backwards? So What's cool about this process is that there is an extra requirement. They do have to have 6 months of mortgage payment reserves in their bank account somewhere. This is not meant for closing. It's just a requirement to, in case something happens. But they can possibly use the rent from the other units to help qualify for the mortgage payment or help reduce the mortgage payment to qualify for that. Of course, they can also leave the property and rent out the last unit, turning it into a passive income property. I have a duplex using my VA loan and a condo, and it's been worked out really well for me. So if your client is very interested in this process and being able to get into a multifamily home and start investing in real estate using their VA home loan, multifamily is a great option if they can find one, as you know. The next one is VA custom construction. So the normal process is to get a construction loan and a land loan. These two would be kind of almost separate in some cases. Land loan, we get the land, and then during the process, the client will get the land ready to be built on, feasibility studies, water table testing, all sorts of stuff. They'll work with a general contractor to work on the plans, and they get the home built, and that's what construction pays for. Now, what's super exciting is another thing I need to note is that there is a VA custom construction loan. This includes the loan includes buying the land and for the build of the home and some of the stuff in between, depending on what the general contractor allows. So we can talk more about that stuff next week and go into more detail about the VA custom construction loan. But there is a VA home loan used to help building their own house. This could take, depending on the situation, 12 months. It's still zero down, which is a really great option. And there's no monthly payments until the house is done, which is really cool. So if you have a client that might be interested in this, feel free to have them reach out to me and we can kind of talk them through. It must be done. The work also must be done by a VA approved builder. So that's really all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm probably gonna have a pretty fun weekend as well. So trying to celebrate my birthday, but hopefully this information was very helpful and give you some more insight on all the things that your client can do with their VA home loan. Otherwise, it's really all I got for you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon.